Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Angles of the Anunnaki. This is going to be the second read of the day, okay? If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, okay? I encourage everyone to read my legal disclaimer before continuing. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, okay? The overall energy of this reading is the Phoenix, okay? The current energy is for the Centaur, okay? So I'm talking to a master teacher, someone like myself, and you have the energy moving forward is the King of Swords with the Condor, with truth, final authority, someone with a brilliant mind. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? All right, so you are the rising phoenix. You are currently going through a renewal, a rebirth. An alchemical change is taking place, okay? You are rising from the ashes of the fire, okay? You are re-emerging. You are coming out of this dark night of the soul, okay? This time of loneliness, okay? This time of loss, all right? You may have been in the Four of Swords energy, resting, okay? In quiet reflection, waiting until the time is right, okay? Currently, there is a father figure, okay? Who is reaping what they are sown, all right? This is the Four of Swords energy with waiting till the time is right, okay, is about also going within, all right, and doing the inner work, okay, in order to see things from a new light or a new perspective, okay? So a long term, all right? Normally Seven of Pentacles is slow and steady, right? But someone is currently reaping what they have sown, and it is a father figure, okay? There's the Seven of Pentacles with the rabbit over the seahorse, okay? You're being asked to maintain your composure. You're being asked to keep the peace, all right? But you're dealing with someone, when dealing with a father, someone who is a father figure, all right? But this person is reaping what they've sown because they're a part of a secret society, all right? They could be discussing you. You could be the topic of discussion, okay? In a secret society, right? They're discussing you. They're discussing your ancestor. They're discussing your gifts, okay? Your ancient wisdom. They're discussing your protector, who protects you. They're discussing your magic, okay? That is yours by birthright, by design, okay? Yeah, there's a father, you may have went through the Five of Pentacles or the dark night of the soul, okay? As you gained new insights, or you were on this journey of healing, okay, from a father wound, okay? So some of you could have been abandoned by your father. You didn't have a healthy relationship with your father, or maybe you didn't have a father, period, right? When I say you didn't have a father, you never knew your father. You never met your father, okay? But for some of you, you need to know that there is someone, okay, currently, they're experiencing karma. And it could potentially be a father figure, all right? But you're having a rebirth. Your energy is a rebirth, and the rebirth came out over someone who has been in combat, someone who has seen war, someone who has clear vision, someone who is vibrationally sensitive to the energy around them, okay? Situational awareness. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You have luck on your side, okay, through major karmic events, okay? So in war, you could have, you were safe, you were protected, and those who were around you, okay, on convoys were safe and protected. Why? Because you had this magical guardian, or you have this magical guardian who is protecting you, watching over you. This person could also be a part of a secret society, right? Your father could be alive and he could be a part of a secret society, or this is your grandfather, okay? If he's passed over, he could have been a part of a secret society, but this is one of the reasons why you were being protected, okay? While you were in combat, okay? You had a divine protector here, okay? I'm talking to someone who is, once again, a centaur, okay? A master teacher, skilled craft, right? Whatever your trade is. But obviously, if you've been in combat, I'm talking to a war veteran or someone who's currently in service, all right? You are protected. Once again, we have dog, okay? You're protected because of your loyalty, your devotion, your honesty in service, okay? You could have been dealing with fertility issues, okay? But I feel like for many of you, you spoke some sort of truth. You were honest about, your fertility, okay, birth, your health, okay? So we have the dog, and then we have fertility, okay, and health. You were honest. You spoke the truth, okay, about your service, what happened to you, what you endured, what you went through, how you were affected, how your health was affected, all right, by war. Okay, this is why you have this new beginning, Ace of Wands with the squirrel here. You may be receiving some sort of communication. Things are speeding up for you with the dragonfly spirit, okay? Your ships are coming in with the Three of Wands, okay? So you could be rising early, waiting for this communication. Could be coming in between 3 and 5, all right? It's your time to shine, okay? Take your time, though, right? Take your time. You're showing up also in this magician energy, okay? So take your time with the raven spirit, with what you're manifesting, okay? Also between 3 and 5, if you work with the keys of King Solomon, all right, if they are yours by birthright, for some of you, if you've been in service, okay, your sacrifice was enough, okay? There are certain steps, certain measures that I've taken, precautions, all right, not to aggravate, not to agitate, and not to activate the demonic part of the seals, okay? That means no drinking, that means no clubbing, that means no fornicating, no sex, no partying, okay? I'm honored to have been chosen, all right? And so there are certain things I limit myself doing or participating in, all right? Certain foods I won't eat, seafood, right? In order to honor King Solomon, okay, and the gifts that he has blessed me with, right? To go along with my shamanic gifts. But you are the raven, okay? Manifestation, you have the gift, you have the ability to manifest, all right? This is about mental energy, willpower, okay? Using your willpower here, okay? That's the truth, okay? King of Swords. You could be talking to an air sign, you could be an air sign, okay? All right, there's a King of Swords who's making some sort of final authority or final decision, okay? Because they are receiving some sort of truth, okay, or they know the truth, all right? For many of you, okay, 8 of Pentacles, you could be in training, mastering your skills, or you could be prepared, moving forward. You may be studying under a King of Swords, all right? Apprenticeship, okay? So for some of you, you may be moving forward. You may, you're manifesting a King of Swords, an apprenticeship, all right? Or someone who's going to teach you, okay, or help you master what you already know, all right? For some of you, this person is going to come to you between 3 and 5 in your dream state or by way of communication. They're not going to be sexual with you. They're going to come to you either in dream state. You'll hear them in that in-between state of waking and dreaming, okay? If it's not in physical, it'll be spiritual or in dream state once again. For some of you, it'll be a physical. You have a King of Swords coming in who's going to help you continue your training, okay? For some of you, all right, so I've been having these collections for close to 4 years. I have not used them except the money tarot, all right? So we have the Tree of Life, okay, learning cards. We have the Kabbalistic Tarot, okay, by Eugene Vinitsky, and the Money Tarot. All right, so there are certain, this deals with the Cabal, right? Understanding, you know, there are different levels, and certain things you shouldn't deal with unless you actually have a mentor, a teacher, okay? So I've been waiting to ascend to get to that point where I have a teacher, all right? And so it could be the same for you. You have a teacher coming in, all right? Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless, all right? As you give with gratitude and grace, the miracles are endless, okay? So this could be a lesson that you've learned, okay? We have time to collaborate, okay? So yeah, there's definitely a collaboration coming in, all right? This is going to help drive you or bring you out of this dark night of the soul, this, you know, spending time. You could be an introvert or a homebody, or you could just be spending time alone, okay? Spirit is saying it's time to collaborate, all right? You've rested long enough, all right? Be at peace, Okay, this person, this father figure, okay, he is currently, he's receiving some sort of karma. So Spirit is saying, let go of the anger, let go of the pain, let go of the hurt. Okay, let go of the resentment and be at peace. This father figure also may be at peace. He may be past, he received some sort of a karma, all right, and that's what caused him to pass over. Okay. Fox Spirit is here to help you think on your feet when dealing with people in secret societies, cults, and covens. Also, when it comes to your dragon ancestor, okay? This is the medicine of the fox to help you be quick on your feet, okay? Sweet results await for you. This came out over Mantis Shrimp with Combat and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's time for a beginner's mind with service over dog. Okay, so there's something that you're being asked to learn anew, or there's something a refresher course, or it's just like there's something new that you're being asked to learn, to look into, to study. All right, devote your time to learning. Okay. Koi fish is here to remind you there is always enough, okay? In this Ace of Wands, this new beginning, you are going to be provided with more than enough, okay, in order to operate in your purpose. Just remember with the Turkey Spirit to give with grace and gratitude, okay? To this Magician King of Swords, okay, who may be your mentor, okay? Love is all around, Centaur, Master Teacher. The King of Swords is here to remind you to use your mind wisely. Once again, that was the last message, all right, that came out. Y'all did a cord cutting spell before I did this message, and somebody had been attacking my solar plexus because this sits in the crate and it popped out and rolled across. I think this is Saturn. This represents Saturn, but this is also the solar plexus. There's a group of people who may be attacking your solar plexus, all right, trying to spread misinformation, lies, okay, garbage, right, because they're in some sort of trouble, right, for what they've done against you, okay? So before you do your readings, I'm advising you, I'm suggesting to you that you do a cord-cutting spell, cord-cutting prayer to remove all spells. So somebody is maybe using magic, all right, to try and infiltrate your presence, infiltrate your vessel, infiltrate your mind so that you can read in favor for them, okay, instead of the truth, right? That's the truth. They're attacking your creativity, all right? You have a creativity in abundance, and there seems to be some sort of jealousy there, all right? You have the truth again, ancient wisdom. You've been bestowed ancient wisdom by your ancestors, by the divine, by your angels, by your guides, whomever it is that you collaborate with, okay? For some of you, you've been collaborating with your angels, your guides, while you're in the dark night of the soul, healing, facing your demons, transforming, okay? Finding the strength to overcome the obstacles, the challenges, okay, that people have placed in front of you, all right? Someone doesn't want to let go of you, all right? This is why. You could have collaborated with this group or these people in the past. You could have been a part of their team, okay, whether it's whatever it is that it's like they don't want to let go, okay? Or they're refusing to let go, all right? But if they don't, it's like they're going to be reaping what is sown, okay? You're moving on, right? And you're focused on something new. Yeah. These people don't want to let go of you, all right? They want to collaborate with you, all right? Why? Because you're psychic development, all right? You're going through a new psychic development, all right? You have a divine father, a spiritual father who may be passed over, okay? They're helping you to advance your psychic gifts, okay? This is why they don't want to let you go, because you're improving. You're going through some sort of spiritual or psychic growth here, okay? For some of you, teaching, okay? You're teaching a secret society, right? Or for some of you, it's like you're teaching, or you're teaching. You could be a teacher, or you're teaching children, you're teaching people, okay? But you're receiving ancient wisdom, okay, from your dragon ancestor, all right, who is protecting you, all right? You are teaching. You're teaching these people in this group, this society, right? They're learning from you. Slow but steady, okay? Take your time, right? You have some sort of wheel of fortune, some sort of luck, okay, when it comes to dealing with challenges, different life cycles, the emotional roller coaster, the up and down, okay? Take your time. Don't rush things, okay? Take your time with yourself, especially this journey. And the second card came out, feminine energy. This came out over fertility, birth, and health, okay? So for some of you, you may be learning something new when it comes to your health, or you could be learning something new in the field of science, okay, or the field of health, right? Number 8, okay, infinity, all right? Somebody could be also, just be mindful, okay? You have a new beginning, okay? You will have more than enough. You'll be given more than enough, okay? It's all good, okay? It's all good. This is over Dragonfly. Things are speeding up. You're being encouraged to remain optimistic, okay? For many of you, you're drawing your inspiration, okay, from the ideas that you're receiving, okay, from your ancestors, the divine, or your creative projects, okay? Your family, your community, all right? Your mentor. Be mindful of this Magician, King of Swords. Be mindful, okay? The reason why they're saying use your mind wisely, okay? Be mindful of what you speak. Be mindful of what you manifest, okay? Take your time. This is why you could be waking up between 3 and 5. There's a Magician, King of Swords, is trying to manifest calamity, all right, for you. There's someone between 3 and 5, okay, that's in your energy that may be trying to manifest negative omens. Also, there is if you're awaking between 3 and 5, Spirit is showing you signs, okay, about a Magician, King of Swords. All right, this person could be in the pig energy, okay? You know how demons, where Jesus cast out demons, he cast them out of the people and they went into the pigs, right? And the pigs were driven off the side of the cliff. If you don't use your mind wisely, you'll end up like those pigs driven off the side of the cliff, okay? By dark forces. That's why it's important that you're careful what you're manifesting and what you're feeding your mind. Take your time when choosing a mentor. Take your time when choosing who you listen to, who you watch, and take your time when it comes to your creativity and your creative projects. This is why Spirit is waking you up at 3, okay? Because there is a Magician, King of Swords, okay, who is maybe trying to, he's trying to manifest negative omens, okay, omens in your life, or you could be seeing signs. Spirit wants to show you something about a King of Swords, okay? Magician energy. Woo, that's the truth. That's the truth. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here, okay? So until next time, collective, peace, love, and light.